Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. It's a pleasure to be here before you again. In this video, I'm going to show something actually that was mind-blowing, and you're going to want to share this with your friends and family. We made up to 300% on one contract and somewhere around 250% on some of the other contracts during the FOMC meeting. And I'm going to share this strategy with you, and I'm going to share what I found, okay? And then I back tested it, and it proved, and it printed on yesterday. I made overall about 10,000 during the FOMC meeting. Now, I must start out by saying there is a saying that only a fool trades during the FOMC meeting. Well, I found something that's consistent, and it is a money maker, okay? So let's go right into it. Okay, first I want to establish that the way to trade the Nasdaq is to trade the Qs, Q, Q, Q. I'm on a 5-day. You could see that these charts are in lockstep, okay? So when we go to the Qs, we want to trade the Qs. We always set up a put. I never do a call on the FOMC meeting, only a put. Can you do a call? Yes. But this is the move that happens every time. We have a new Fed. This was his second FOMC meeting, and it was drifting up, okay, all the way until here when he made his announcement, and then he said we're going to not raise interest rates, right? That's not the move. The move is here, okay? Let me put a vertical line. The move is here, okay? 150. Remember that time. That's going to be New York time. It's going to be 250, okay? Down here you could see it says 150. And then you could see that flush. And here's where we printed bank. As a matter of fact, personally, I've made this move the last 18 FOMC meetings. Now look at what happens when you put this in ChatGPT. I did it myself, but when you put it in ChatGPT, it clearly tells you when to buy. Okay, this is the setup. Okay, this is the setup. Now, I just put in chat going through the last 10 FOMC meetings. At what time, Eastern Standard Time, does the QQQ normally start its hard sell-off during the media Q&A? All right, here's the pattern from recent FOMC meetings. We got the meeting starts at 2. Of course, that's 1 Central. Okay, and then the press conference began. All right, chairs open, blah, blah, blah. Then from 240 to 250, this is where the hard sell-off typically starts. The worst 25 minutes maximum selling pressure is from 250 to 315. If you're in Central Time, Chicago time, that's going to be 150, okay, to 215. That is where you see this flush, and it has been consistent. Let's go further. The hard sell-off window is consistently between 2:45 and 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Chicago. Okay, you could see they literally come with the softball, the soft questions first, and then they ramp the questions up and they get harder. This is by design, good people. Okay, and we could see here what happens for Wednesday. We could see July 29th, right? Here's the playbook. Before 2 p.m., close all 0D DTEs. It shows you exactly what to do, okay? I traded live, and I showed you exactly what to do. Now, I just put this in. During the last 4 meetings, what time did the Nasdaq sell off? During the media Q&A. and A. All right. Meeting one, Walsh. That was yesterday. You could see. What time did it sell off? Boom. Right? 1:45 p.m. accelerated through 3:24 p.m. It worked perfectly. Okay. Market actively fell off somewhat from highs. You can see that. All right. And what I really want to show you is this hard sell-off window, 2 p.m. All right, accelerated 2:45. Right, I say 250 is the hardest sell-off because there are some fake outs. Okay, then it actually lists what happened in the last 4 meetings. You can see here, accelerated at 245. Started at 250, crashed at 245. This is Eastern Standard Time. So that's the play for every FOMC meeting, and be ready. What's even more interesting is that this pattern, this hard sell-off pattern, has happened 11 out of the last 12 FOMC meetings. 11, okay? Now, the traffic trader actually helped you to confirm this move. As I cut it on, you're going to see that it's going to print a yellow light up here because we had an upward move and then a reversal. You see here on the 5-minute, yellow light. Okay, so we had a fake out right here, but we printed a yellow light right here, and then it flushed right here. Confirmed move right there, and it flushed. Now, if you go to a lower time frame, it's going to give you that signal even earlier. See here? So it gave you the signal that it was going down even earlier on the 2-minute time frame. In Money Moves, we trade the 2-minute time frame. So you could see it printed a yellow light here, red light here, and then it flushed all the way down, making us bank. Actually, if I'd have stayed in, it would have been about 600%. I literally went back and did the data for you. You could see all of the past FOMC meetings under Powell, and now we have Walsh, right? So negative, 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 negative. The only one it didn't was a September 17th, 2025 under Powell, where it rallied. But you could see the actual fall times. Q&A sell-off, right? 245, 250, 245, 250, 245, 250. Let's forget that one. 250, 245, 250, 250. They've been making money, and so have I, and I wanted to share this information with you guys. Now, when is the next FOMC meeting? September 15th, right? 2026, September 15th and 16th. So the 16th, you may see this move again. Now, remember, it's not written in stone, and we always have that one time, okay? So you want to trust the signal and not gamble, but be ready for the move. If it should happen again. So there you have it. All right. Now, we have a saying in Money Moves, trust the signal. What signal? I trust. You can use whatever signal you use, but we use the traffic trader, which is in Money Moves. That is the top link below. As a matter of fact, in this video, it's going to be the only link. Now, on yesterday's video, I traded this live and made money in front of everyone. Okay. So if you want to see how it played out, I want you to watch the video behind this. It will appear in your upper right hand corner. Now, it's about an hour and a half long, but you will see I just went in, it started printing. You'll see it went to the top of a range, and then it started to flush. Now, I want you to remember this for the next FOMC meeting. It may not happen. And because we have a new Fed, I thought it might have not worked this time, but it did. Okay. And so I let my money movers know yesterday morning while we were live trading, and then I came on live on YouTube and showed the people the play before the meeting actually started. And a lot of you made money. Congratulations. That's what we're here for. So join us in Money Moves. It'll be the top link below. Hit more on your device and then description. It's the top link. We'll see you in Money Moves. Live, love, laugh, and learn.